I'm here at City Hall right now with Mayor Chris Spearman, and we're going to go over the City Council recap from this week. So I understand there was a little bit of a heated debate yesterday. You voted in favor the education, the tax requisition, correct?
Yes. What we did as a council was we approved the tax requisition that was originally communicated to Lethbridge residents, what the overall increase would be. The city took a reduction last year in its budget, and that prevents us from putting money aside for major capital projects. So the community has expectations that we would be building at some point, a leisure center in addition to the aquatic center, also perhaps a performing arts center, perhaps a convention center, and we can't afford any of those at the moment. So what we need to do is begin putting money away and find ways to finance those things to meet the community's expectations. So the increase that homeowners will see and businesses will see is no greater than the increase that we had already forecast for them.
Okay. Now there were some council members that were a little bit upset because they say that those savings actually should go to the taxpayers. What's your response to that?
I think we have to look at the big picture. What it means is about $5 a month to an average homeowner. And we have to find ways of funding some significant projects. So, not an easy decision. I can understand the frustration that some people feel, and I share some of that feeling. It's a balancing act. How do we finance and meet the expectations of the community? Because we have an obligation to pay for things as they're built.
And how much money do you think you'll actually be able to save to put towards these capital improvement projects?
Well, we're looking at about $12 million and then maybe financing the balance. So we're looking to finish the leisure center, add the leisure center on top of the aquatic center, be $50 million. If Alternatively, if we were to build a performing arts center, that would be over $50 million. These are significant projects, and we can't do them all at once together. We have to find creative ways of financing them so they don't impact the taxpayer. So one of the things I said when I campaigned is I would find creative ways to finance these projects that don't really hurt the taxpayer, and I'll be continuing to do those things.
Okay, fantastic. Now, you guys were visited by the Lethbridge Hurricanes yesterday. Tell me about the Canes. What's going on with them?
Well, I think it's important that the Hurricanes come to the community. I think more importantly, the commissioner of the Western Hockey League came, and he made some important statements. He said the Western Hockey League values Lethbridge as a place for a WHL franchise, and that the Lethbridge Hurricanes were not going anywhere. So Lethbridge will not lose the Hurricanes. The other thing that I thought was very important that he said was they have done an overall review of the Lethbridge Hurricanes operationally, and they have made some recommendations, and they're not happy to see a team like Lethbridge struggle, and they would like to see improvements here in the way that the team is run, and they'd like to see improvements in the product on the ice. So they share the same views that citizens of Lethbridge do. We want to have a competitive hockey team in town that we're proud of, and it's not going to happen in a hurry, but with the league taking interest, I'm much more confident.
Mayor Chris Spearman, thank you very much for your time, and
You're very welcome.
that's our City Council recap here at City Hall.
Thank you.
Okay.